Fix our 7-minute fix. Today, the topic is abortion. Is it really a woman's right to do what she wants with her own body? Well, there are some people who would reason against that because, again, this is not her own body, it is a body with inside her in which is life. Obviously, a woman doesn't have the right to do whatever she wants with her body when it comes to marrying as many men as she wants. She doesn't have a right to do that with her own body. She doesn't have a right to use her body, in a way to murder someone. She can't say, "Well, it's my body." Again, it is a fake premise to say that a woman has a right to do whatever she wants with her own body, to have relations with a man underage, as many found as teachers. It's just not true. It's not factual. And so they say these things to convert their responsibility to protect the innocent. That God has demanded that no life should be unjustly taken. Thou shalt not murder. It's not thou shalt not kill, it's thou shalt not murder. Life should not be taken without a just, righteous reason. It is called murder or homicide or suicide, in which a life is taken without just cause. And so we have to be responsible to make sure that we protect as much life as possible. And how do we know it's life? Well, because God has called it life. God has called that life begins within the womb. If you read the story of Jesus and Mary and her cousin Elizabeth, who gave birth to John, you read the text carefully, you understand that when Mary came to visit Elizabeth, that the scriptures clearly say that her child jumped at the coming of her child, which together were both in her womb. God says he knew us while yet we were in our mother's womb, that we were magnificently created. Sorry about that. I meant to say magnificently. Still can't say it. But nevertheless, you know what I mean. That God has made us and given us the ability to procreate life. That life has to begin in the womb. This is what God has decreed. He has said it over and over and over again. Science even backs this up now, that the smallest of cells is considered to be life here on Earth. That they call it life. They would discover a small cell on Mars. Oh my goodness, they'd say, "Stop the rover, it's life. Don't run it over." So why do we believe such lies when the facts tell us that every life has a beginning, and that is the most innocent life within inside a mother's womb? So there must be something more sinister to this idea of abortion. Well, it's true. The devil is hard at work convincing his lies that there are unneeded, unwanted children that need to be sacrificed so that we can make a better world, so that we can have more food, we can have more riches, that we must come to the altar and bring forth our unwanted or our unneeded children, our defective children. Bring them. Well, this is not the first time the devil has implemented human sacrifice. Historically, man has practiced human sacrifice in many forms. Now it is in the form of abortion. Margaret Sanger, founder, feminist, and Democrat, liberal, progressive, founded this to eliminate the unwanted, the unneeded person. There's something sinister about that. For God said, fill and multiply the world. Don't worry about it. If you love me and follow my directions, there'll be plenty. You won't have to worry about anything pertaining to the materialistic things of the world. But however they say it, the world is overpopulated. We need to reduce our population. Of course, only one race is their choice, as Margaret Sanger spoke at many KKK rallies, emphasized the need to cleanse America of the black race. This is the founder of Planned Parenthood. The sinister foundations in which they have laid, totally against God's plan for the human race. He says, multiply and don't worry. Those are the facts. Facts about God, facts about the Bible, facts about life. Facts about the motives. The founder and liberal Margaret Sanger. Doesn't sound much different. You decide what truth you want to believe. Till next time, hopefully this will be your quick fix for the week.